them all what I'm made up. Strut down the hall, won't stop till I get enough.
Okay, so have you ever seen like a news story that just makes you go, huh, that's so weird?
Yeah, all the time, right? Like you think you've got a handle on things and then...
Totally. Yeah, and it's not even like major breaking news or anything, but it just kind of catches your eye. And that's exactly what happened to me with this little piece about Mark Ronson.
Mark Ronson, like the...
Yeah, the music producer.
Yeah.
Like Uptown Funk and all that.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, I know who you mean.
So anyway, he apparently got injured, I guess, during a DJ set.
Really? An injury like while DJing?
That's what it seems like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not your typical rock star story, right?
No, not at all. So what happened? Did he like fall off the stage or something?
It's actually weirder than that. So this article from panlive.com has all the details, and it's kind of what sparked this whole deep dive. We got to unpack this because it's just so strange.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Lay it on me.
So basically, he ended up in the hospital because of this injury. And the article's like, is this some kind of historical feat? Did he like invent a new way to hurt yourself DJing?
The first DJ to tear a bicep on the decks?
Right. It even points out that his sets aren't usually known for being like super high energy. You know, not a lot of jumping around or crazy stuff.
So not exactly mosh pit vibes.
Exactly. Which makes the whole thing even more baffling. Like, how do you even injure yourself DJing?
That's a good question. It makes you think about like the hidden physical demands of jobs that we don't really think of as physical. You know, we all assume that athletes get hurt or construction workers, but a DJ...
Right. You think it's all about the music, that mixing the tech stuff?
Yeah, you picture them like standing behind the decks, you know, headphones on, maybe a little head bobbing.
But maybe there's more to it than meets the eye.
Yeah.
Like maybe we're underestimating the physicality of it all. Especially now. I mean, who knows? Maybe DJing has evolved?
Maybe there's a whole new level of showmanship these days that we're not aware of.
Yeah, maybe it's more than just pressing buttons and fading tracks.
It's interesting to think about how expectations for performers are changing. Maybe every genre's got to have that visual spectacle now.
Right. Got to keep the audience engaged.
Exactly. So the article throws out a couple of theories about how this happened. Like maybe it's just his age. You know, he's 49, so maybe his body's not what it used to be.
Yeah. Or maybe it was just a freak accident. The article even says, like, maybe it was dumb luck.
Dumb luck, ouch.
But thankfully, we don't have to just guess because Ronson himself posted about it on Instagram, like right from his hospital bed.
Oh, wow. So he gave us the play-by-play.
He did. And it's a pretty good story.
Okay, so what'd he say?
All right, so get this. He's like, that time the house PA was so bad that I tried to one hand turn the stage monitor toward the crowd mid-mix to give them some extra juice. Turns out they weigh more than I thought. 2 pop bicep tendons and 1 finished gig later. Here we are, baby.
Oh my, so he was like a one-man sound crew trying to save the show?
Pretty much. Can you imagine? Like in the middle of his set, he's wrestling with this giant speaker.
And to make matters worse, he popped not 1, but 2 bicep tendons.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be painful. And he still finished the gig.
That's either dedication or insanity or maybe a little bit of both.
It definitely shows his commitment to the audience, though. Right? Like he wanted to make sure they had a good experience, even if it meant hurting himself.
Yeah, it's kind of admirable in a way. Like he saw a problem and he took action, even if it was a little impulsive.
It's like the ultimate show must go on moment.
And I mean, his age probably didn't help. Maybe what would have been a strain when he was younger turned into a full-blown injury now.
It's a good reminder that everyone's human, even these super successful artists, and that our bodies have limits.
Definitely. And speaking of success, this article makes sure to mention all of Ronson's accomplishments, like 9 Grammy Awards.
9? That's crazy. And he won Producer of the Year for Amy Winehouse's Back to Black album.
Oh, wow. So we're not talking about some amateur DJ here.
Not at all. This is like a top-tier music industry giant.
Which probably explains why this whole thing became a news story. Like when something unusual happens to a famous person, it tends to get more attention.
Right. It's like people are more interested because of who it happened to.
And the article even includes some of the reactions to his Instagram post, like other celebrities chiming in.
Oh, yeah, those are great. Diplo commented, "Looks like you just gave birth," which is kind of funny in a morbid way.
Yeah, little dark humor there. But then you had people like Sammy Hagar and Josh Groban sending their well wishes.
Yeah, and Sean Lennon and Rita Wilson, too. Like, everyone from rock legends to Broadway stars was weighing in.
Even Chelsea Handler got in on it with a whoopsie doodle.
It's funny how something like this can bring together such a random mix of people.
It shows that even celebrities are part of a community, you know? They support each other and they have a sense of humor about these things.
And it's cool to see how social media lets them connect so directly with each other and with their fans.
It definitely adds another layer to the whole story.
Now, here's where the article gets a little weird. It throws in these other headlines that seem totally unrelated.
Like what kind of headline?
Well, there's one about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's plane having a mechanical issue over the ocean. And then there's one about a wrestling champ doing something controversial involving Donald Trump. And another one about an ex-Penn State football player who got, like, totally destroyed in his AEW debut.
Okay. And what else?
Oh, and one about John Cena revealing that he had cancer at some point. Like, it's such a random assortment of news.
It's like they just threw everything in there.
I know, right? It's like a glimpse into the chaos of online news.
Like how our attention is constantly being pulled in different directions.
Exactly. It's like a digital buffet of headlines. And you're just supposed to pick and choose what you want to consume.
And in that context, this Ronson story, even though it seems kind of small, suddenly becomes part of this bigger news cycle.
Yeah, like it's competing for our attention with all these other stories about plane scares and political controversies and celebrity health revelations.
It makes you wonder what makes something newsworthy these days. Like, is it just whatever's the most recent or the most shocking?
Right? Like maybe traditional news values have kind of gone out the window in the digital age.
It's definitely something to think about.
So I guess wrapping up this deep dive, what's the main thing that stands out to you about this whole Ronson situation?
Honestly, I think it's a good reminder that life is full of surprises, and that even in seemingly safe or predictable professions, there are risks and unexpected challenges.
Yeah, like we tend to have these preconceived notions about different jobs, but you never really know what goes on behind the scenes.
And sometimes those behind-the-scenes moments can be more demanding or dangerous than we realize.
It's like this story kind of peels back the curtain on the reality of being a performer, even in genres that we don't usually associate with physical risks.
Yeah, it makes you think, doesn't it?
Mm.
What other assumptions do we make about different jobs and the people who do them?
Yeah, that's a good question for our listeners to ponder. Like, what other hidden challenges or dangers might exist in professions that we think of as glamorous or easy?
It's all about looking beyond the surface and questioning our assumptions. That's what makes these deep dives so interesting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We got to keep digging and uncovering the unexpected, because you never know what you'll find.
And who knows, maybe next time it'll be a drummer who hurts themselves knitting or something.
Now that would be a story.
That's the kind of headline I'd click on for sure.
Okay, well, on that note, I think we've officially reached the end of this deep dive. Thanks for joining us. And as always, keep questioning everything.
And maybe don't try to lift any heavy stage monitors by yourself.
Good advice.
Until next time.
See ya.
Sound the alarm. I'm coming up. We'll have a ball. I'm sweet like a buttercup. You're Barbie doll. Show them all what I'm made of.